RC friends. Welcome to the RC Roundup. Glad to see so many of my friends back. Awesome. Sorry I missed last Monday. Had some took my computer in to get some stuff done, and it was not done in time for the live stream. So apologize for having to cancel, but we're back up and running. So we're good to go. Let's do the old roundup roll call, see who's we got here. I saw we had Dave Walters in here earlier. That's freaking awesome. Z's RC, Chris Gerwitz. What else we got? JM's RC, Sliding Sideways. Christina, I think, is in here. Oh, we got Psycho 13. What's up, bro? Just in time for the roll call. Awesome. Yeah, Christina, Nadine. Awesome. So happy to see all you guys, all you contest winners, a lot of you guys, most of you guys. And I saw a lot of you guys have been getting your stuff finally. Shipping's been kind of slow. My my post office is super tiny in this town. It's like one person that works there, so they are not the quickest about getting stuff shipped out. So I hope you guys are all doing well, staying warm. I know here we're getting lots of snow, lots of cold weather. It has not been enjoyable for outdoor RCing. I picked up the new FMS 24 scale Colorado, but I've barely gotten to run it. I wanted to do the show about that tonight, but I just don't have any footage for it to show you guys, or enough run time to even tell you if it's good or not. What I have ran of it, it seems to be really good. But I am going to compare it to a brushless truck that I have that's roughly that size, that's roughly comparable to that price range, even though the Colorado's brushed. See how it compares. Because just for a little bit I've driven it, it feels like it kind of performs a little bit better than my brushless little basher. So yeah, we'll see. Hopefully, if the snow stops, I'll be able to get out there, get some runtime footage and some playtime with it, and see what it's like. Hey, Rooster, welcome. Sorry you were late into the roll call there. I see you in there. Tonight we're going to go over the Land Rover Series 2. Not a ton that you can really talk about on this truck, just because not really much you can do to it on upgrades. It really is just a fun scale truck. It's very scale. And I know a lot of you guys out there like scale trucks. The one thing that I really do like about this truck, which I'll pull up the desk here, is that when you're buying this truck, you're really kind of getting three trucks in one. It comes with the truck cab, which is really nice. Got windows all around it. You can run it without the cap, convertible, or you can run it in SUV style, which I like. And you got your opening doors with your cushioned seats and everything, and your turning steering wheel and all that. It's 12 scale, and I've got the FMS Willys Jeep here, kind of do a comparison with, just to see if they're on the same chassis, which I think they are. Yeah. So basically, I think they just did some minor changes to the Jeep and then put this body on there. I do notice a few differences between the Jeep as far as functionality. When you shift into second gear with the Jeep, I have a few friends that have that. It'll always make this clicking noise. I think it's a servo. This one doesn't do that. Yeah, this one doesn't do that. So they've changed something in the shifting to make it smoother. And on this one, occasionally the steering wheel servo must have plastic gears, because it sounds like it would slip occasionally. And I haven't ran into that with this one at all. And the driver grabs the steering wheel pretty hard on this one. So it does have your opening hood, nice quiet electronics. First gear is nice and slow. I mean, it will go over some rocks and stuff like that, but there isn't really much you can do with tires. And as far as flex goes, you have zero. Not even a finger before really the rear tire starts to come up, about a finger. Now you can pull some of these leaves off, and I watched a video of, I'm drawing a blank on who it was. He pulled a few of the leaves out, several of them out, and you can shave these shackles. That the shackles, first off, are too tight. I haven't changed mine yet, but that will give you a little more flex if you open up these shackles and shave them a little bit, so they're a little bit, the arms on it are a little bit narrower. That'll allow them to flex a little more. And then losing a couple of these leaves, that's just too many of them. There's a ton of them. Get rid of a few of those. Then you're really going to get some flex. I mean, his video, it was straight up flexing full on like this with no problem. Going over rocks, going over all sorts of terrain. So I will definitely be doing that to mine. But you need some very tiny nuts and bolts holding these leaves on. So that was his complaint, was getting these off is not exactly easy, but definitely worth doing. The upgrades worth doing. I've had a lot of fun with this truck. I went a little bit had too much fun with it a little bit, and took it. You can see this wheel's, I broke one of the metal CVs. I mean, because it sits low like this Jeep, it'll do some serious inclines. It's just clearing the bumper and any other obstacles that'll hang up on, because you have no droop with your tires, no droop whatsoever. Even if you change the leaves out, no droop. Now you probably could change out to like a different style shackle leaf spring that would droop it more. I have a leaf sprung truck that has great travel, but it's a different style shackle than this. I was able to pick up new parts for this. I just haven't put them on yet. It only can run the 380 battery, unfortunately. The Jeep, you can modify the battery compartment just a little bit, and you can run the 600 milliamp, I believe, in that one. But in this one, because of the way the hood closes, you're basically stuck with the 380, which runs for a long time. Second gear in this is fast. Yeah, second gear is real quick in this one. Hey, what's going on, Cardboard? Yeah, second gear in this one cruises right along. It's a great trail truck. Photos fantastic. I mean, it photos great. And if you're into scale stuff, like I said, you can put it in truck mode, slap this cap on there, put all sorts of stuff in the back of it, and shoot all sorts of crazy videos with it. I love mine. One of my favorite trucks, but I'm into these really scaled trucks that are not. However, I love to go out just walking on flat trails, with hills and stuff and little obstacles. This is the type of truck I like to run on. The rear does open up there, so you can put all sorts of stuff in there. And it does have, if I remember right, yeah, metal hinges on your doors, so those are not going to break. The doors shut nice and tight. I mean, I honestly think it was just a fluke, and that I was pushing it way too hard why that wheel broke. I mean, there was some pretty extreme crawling with this scale truck and I was impressed with what it was doing. But I shouldn't have been doing that. It's not, I harp on people all the time about saying, don't make an RC do what it's not meant to do. and this is not meant to crawl. So that's my fault. The Jeep, however, though, I've crawled quite a bit with this, some severe rock crawling with this, and never broken anything on this. Let's see. Yeah, that's a little, maybe a little more flex on the Jeep, maybe. But I've had this a lot longer and I've ran it a lot more, so the springs are probably worn in quite a bit more. Let's see here. So I'm curious on what you guys are looking forward to getting for Christmas for RCs. I know some of you guys are going to be getting RCs for Christmas. I want to hear what you guys are planning on getting, or what you might be getting your significant other or your kids or whatnot. You know, let me hear from you guys. I'm curious. Anybody getting the new Red Cat Janshi Ridge Runner? Anybody going to buy that? The new Axial Jeep. I haven't heard anybody talking about that new Axial Jeep. That super scale one. Boy, that thing looks sharp. Oh, Chris, you getting the new Unimog? Are you talking about the Fair RC Unimog? The red one? Or are you talking about the FMS 24 scale Unimog? I wasn't too, I mean, I like the that Unimog Hobby Plus. I like that Hobby Plus Unimog. And I wasn't really interested in getting one. I mean, I know they're super capable. But I saw Fair RC do that post the other day with that, like 100 of those red ones that they did, those custom ones that are upgraded. And man, those are sharp. Those are very sharp. Yeah, cardboard. Yep. It looks really sharp. I mean, I've seen a few videos on it, and it looks really scale. Yeah, the new FMS Unimog looks really sharp too, Chris. I like I said, I'm not a big Unimog fan, but when I saw that one, I was just like, man, I saw some run videos of it. I was very interested in it. It looks good. Cardboard said, I'm looking forward to a free meal. Hey, what's up, Mitchell? We're just discussing what RCs everybody wants for Christmas this year. Yeah, Chris, I may pick up that Unimog. Christina said, I purchased item from Mofo for Mike for Xmas. I can't say what I bought because he watches. I'm sure he's gonna love that. I know he's a big Mofo guy. I plan on buying the Janshi Ridge Runner for sure. I may pick up the Red Cat Ascent. I really like the non-dovetail body. And I have a few trucks on order already that are pre-orders that I'm waiting on still. And I did get a few trucks already. Like I said, I got the new WPL Jimny. I got that new WPL Jimny that came the other day. I've been kind of testing that a little bit, messing around with that. And honestly, I'm gonna say I'm a little disappointed in that one. And I feel like it's a good platform, but the quality control, because every single video I've watched on it, people have said the drive shafts are messed up, like out of the box. And when I got mine, the drive shafts were messed up out of the box. So immediately, before I could really even run it, I had to change the drive shafts on it because they bound up something terrible. So I'm holding off on a video for that WPL Jimny just because I got some parts on order to do some upgrade to do because a lot of the WPLs, most people just tear apart immediately and do upgrades to what you do with any RC. I mean, but that body on that Jimny is really sharp. Definitely worth picking up just for the money, for the body, you know, because it's really cheap. And I would say my biggest complaint really is just about the drive shaft so far about it. And then the FMS, that's another one you guys should definitely put on your Christmas list, is the FMS FMT24 is what it's called, I believe. Yeah, the Colorado. What I've played with that so far is really fun. I mean, the smallest root sends that thing flying. Mitchell, I just stuffed the 370 in this. Yeah, I put the 370 in my girlfriend's Gladiator. Yeah, and I like it. You know, it's an insane amount of torque, and it's a different type of torque than like putting like an Enduro Pro 050 Enduro Pro in your SCX 24. Like the 370 is like nothing causes it to like bog down, where, you know, even a steep incline, you'll hear it won't slow it down with like an Enduro Pro or something, but you'll hear the motor struggle, where you don't hear that with the 370 at all. Nothing makes it work. So, but yeah, I plan on getting the Ridge Runner. I plan on picking up possibly the Ascent. I'm a big Red Cat fan. I've got the Gen 7 Pro, and I've got the Ridge. I got the Ridge Rock, and I got the Gen 8. And I'll eventually get the Gen 9. I want to drive one first. I know Owen Rogers has one, and I want to test his. Version 2 controllers for new motor. On the SCX24 cardboards, I do like that the Land Rover does come with the good remote. So if you don't have this type of remote when you buy this truck, then you can buy just the ESC and find it to, you know, put it in a bunch of other trucks and have this good remote. Because this is by far my favorite remote. Hands down, this is my favorite remote of any remotes. Just the ergonomics of it. I mean, obviously I'm using the wrong hand, but you know, your light button right here, your shift button, everything is all within reach pretty much of your thumb. Just the best remote, the best. And I totally see why they went back to it with the LC80. Chris said, I'd be happy with parts and a new RC. Yeah, you know, me too. You know, I am going to get a bunch of parts too. Mostly just ESCs and stuff for trucks that I've been hesitating on upgrading, that have been sitting on my shelf. They run, but they need to be upgraded because they're still mostly stock. He says double tap the bind button and then use the steering wheel rate. Push it. Yeah. Chris said I'll be here by myself. I don't know. Christmas is on a Monday this year, so I believe. Yeah. So I may do a live stream Monday, just because all my family stuff, which is at my parents' house on Christmas Eve. I don't really have a family of my own. I don't have kids or anything like that, so I don't do anything on Christmas Day, really. I just hang out at home and play with my RCs. So we may do a live stream that night and give away some hats and stuff for, you know, whatever. I might have one shirt left to give away, and I know I still got some keychains and pins and quite a few hats still. So maybe we'll do a Christmas special. Yeah. Like I said, I'll probably get some RC stuff for Christmas, so maybe we'll show it off for the people that are willing to show up. Was it Mitchell that won the Bronx? I think it was. I'm curious if he received that yet. Like I said, my post office said it may go to your local post office and you might have to pick it up. I think I have the receipt to check the tracking on it. Cardboard got his pin. Awesome. Cardboard, was there a keychain in there too? I hope it shows up tomorrow, Mitchell. I want it to come before Christmas at least, man. That way you can like post a video with it or something before Christmas. And I can show it on the live. Hey, what's going on, Jeff? I'm glad you got your stuff the other day. That's awesome. Yeah, I threw that in there for your cardboard just because you have an LC80 and I wanted you to have an LC80 keychain. And, you know, you helped me out at the gauntlet. I know I already hooked you up for helping me out at the gauntlet, but I appreciated that, you know. So, yeah. How's Blue doing, cardboard? Last time well, a few days before the last time I talked to you, said he wasn't feeling so good. Does anybody know the price on that new axial Jeep? That's good, cardboard. I'm really curious. I mean, I'm sure it's probably like $550, somewhere around there. I was just curious if anybody knew off the top of their head. I could look it up right now, but I'm feeling kind of lazy. I said my postman makes me open up the package. Christina said I stole the hat, Mike won. Awesome. $4.99. That's not bad. $4.99 for that? If that's the price, man, I might have to pick one of those up. I love myself a nice super scale truck. Did Christina, do you know if Mike got you a truck or something for Christmas? The Vanquish RTR is $399 right now. That's a good deal, guys. That's a good deal, guys. Vanquish RTR $399. That is a boy, yeah. That's a steal. I'd take that over the Axial, probably. Yeah, I think I would take that over the Axial, even though I love super scales. But the Vanquish has so many options, you know. That's cheaper than the RGT with all the same options as the Vanquish. Yeah, the Jason got. Yep, I think he paid $489 for that. So, wow, that is a very good deal. Is that, what website is that, cardboard? I'll have to wait on buying any RC trucks until I can get back to work. Oh, you're off from work right now, Chris? That sucks, bro. If we can get to 750 subs, like I said, we'll do another truck giveaway. Probably, like I said, probably 2 of those die casts, those SG die casts. I love that little 25th scale Land Rover. That is such a sharp little smooth RC that looks so good on videos. A-Main, huh? I don't buy a lot of stuff off A-Main. I mean, I have nothing against them, but I just don't buy a lot of stuff off them. I'm usually Amazon, RC, or FMS, or Banggood. Head, shoulders, sir. Oh, that sucks, Chris. I hope you're getting better, man. I hope you're getting better, man. Let me see here. I'd like to see something come out from Axial here soon. Last thing we saw, I was a little disappointed with that Power Wagon. I mean, I don't know anybody personally that bought one. Does anybody, do any of you guys out there have that Power Wagon, the Axial, the 24 scale that they released a little bit ago? Uh-oh, what items did you have on your list, Christina? Shiny things that are non-RC related? You have it sliding sideways. What do you think of it? Love it, he says. Interesting. Oh. Like a super scale cardboard, like a 24 super scale, CJ. I'd like to see more capable small scale trucks, you know, scale like trucks like that 10th scale Axial. I'd like to see that in a small scale, like opening doors and oh, you upgraded. Of course you're gonna love it sliding. I mean, you can take the worst truck and make it brushless and put a Lizard Pro in that, and it's going to make it fun. Well, yeah, it's probably not going to be nearly a scale cardboard, but you know, it's possible. I mean, these 12th scales, I mean, those are pretty small, and you can see the speedometers and stuff on them, so it's doable. Those die casts that I got, those 25th scales. You know, I can see the dash and speedometers on those, so it's doable by the big name companies, and I think it would be way more capable than those. So I want to see one of the big name companies come out with something small, something new, something that really catches my eye, because right now I'm not seeing too many things catching my eye that I'm just like, I gotta have that. Although when I get that, I posted that in my community, those 4 trucks that I ordered, and I posted on there what you guys, you know, post which one you guys were excited about, and most of you guys were surprisingly excited to see the new MN Toyota, that red Toyota. I don't think I have a picture of it on my computer. I haven't gotten everything loaded onto my computer yet. But a lot of you guys seemed to be pretty excited about that, which rightly should be. It looks really good. And nobody said they were excited about the Oster Jeep. And I think it's because a lot of you guys don't know much about the Oster Jeep. You're probably familiar with their tires. They make tires a lot. You'll pick them up on Amazon pretty cheap. They're decent tires. It's AUSTAR. I'm sure you guys have heard of that brand. Anyways, they released this 18th scale Jeep, and I watched some reviews on it, and the tires on it are great. very good tires. You pop the hood, and it's got a 370 motor in it from the factory with silent electronics that are incredibly smooth. And if I remember right, oil shocks, a beautiful body, and it's really cheap. It's under $100. So he said I picked up the limited edition and only 99 made. Is that the red one, Mitchell? I didn't realize they only made 99 of them. I saw the post, but I guess I didn't read it. Damn. Okay, so I might order one of those. 90. How much is it? Let me pull up on my phone real quick. Dang, I didn't know that it was only 99 of them made. Oops. So what do you guys think about that FMS freaking 164th car with the first person view? Honestly, I'm not super interested in it. He said they're gone. Oh, I think they might be gone. RC mods. Oh wait, no, we're still in stock. Yeah, 189. Okay, yeah, I may pick one up after the stream here. Yeah, just because they're limited, it'll be a shelf queen. I won't scratch it. You know, I wouldn't want to ruin that paint job on that. Yeah, I think it's worth buying for the camera too, cardboard, but the camera, from what I get, I think, is powered off from the car, like when you connect it to the top of the car. So it's like, it's kind of limited to that car. You know, the first person camera is kind of limited to that car. Unless you can connect it, the headset, to another first person camera, which maybe Cardboard said RC cars are for driving. Dude, I got so many cars that have never even been driven before, dude. Yeah, I got lots of cars that have never been driven. Shit. When I filmed that video on Veterans Day with my Jeep, that was the first time that thing had a battery in it and gone anywhere. And then after I shot that video, it went right back into its case and sits in the corner under a pile of other big FMS boxes. I would buy, if you guys are looking for a good scale truck that performed surprisingly well, is the FMS FJ40. I mean, that is a great truck, man. When I took that out on the trails for the first time to really run it, I expected that FJ40 to just be a rollover machine. I was just like, man, that thing is I'm just gonna be chasing it, down hills constantly. It didn't roll over once on me the entire time I had it out on the trail, and I was out there for hours with it. And I never rolled it once. I went up some crazy steep stuff. I went down some crazy steep stuff, and it never rolled. I went through a bunch of water, roots, all sorts of stuff. Hey, Northwest RC Adventures, what's up, bro? Awesome, glad you can make it, bro. We were just, hey, Super One-Handed, what's going on, bro? We were discussing with everybody well, we were talking about the Land Rover Series 2 earlier, but now we're just talking about what everybody wants for Christmas this year for RCs. I'd like to hear from you and Super One-Handed what you guys want for Christmas for RCs. I know you got some new RCs recently, Northwest. You got that new Ford Traxxas High Trail. That's freaking sweet. Looks really good. I'm actually kind of interested in that. I'm not a big Ford guy, but my grandpa had one of those old Fords like that, so I really like that old Ford look. So I got an A-Main gift card and an Axial Gladiator. The 24 scale Gladiator or the big one, Super One-Handed? Northwest says, I want everything. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I enjoyed watching your videos on both of those, Northwest. If you guys are interested in the TRX 4M's High Trails, check out Northwest RC Adventures. He does some good reviews on them, and he throws in some good run video with it at the end there, which I really enjoy about his videos. You know, after he does this quick explanation of them, he gives you a good scenic run video. So yeah, and I'm not a huge Traxxas guy. I don't own a single Traxxas, so you ain't gonna find any Traxxas reviews over here. Super One-Handed said, I bought myself the CCX RC motor, and my dad bought me an E-Max. Have you tried the ramp crabs, Super One-Handed? I've basically done away with E-Maxes. I don't like them anymore. I've switched pretty much all my trucks are getting switched over to ramp crabs because they're usually about $1 cheaper on Amazon. You get a metal servo horn with it, and you usually get the pick what color servo horn, and you get the metal servo mount for usually $1 less than an E-Max. And it has better torque, better throw. So, but E-Maxes are your good options. I tell you what, Mitchell, when you get that Bronx, I mean, unless you're just going to use it as a trail truck, ditch the ESC and get a good FMS ESC in it and put a ramp crab in it. The Bronx turning radius with a ramp crab is so sharp that I literally can't drive around my foot without hitting the front and back of my foot. Carper says NSDRC. How much are they though? Cardboard. We see we're talking about budget servos. You know, you can pick up a ramp crab for like $12 with a metal servo horn and metal mount. Awesome. I can't wait to see that, Northwest. FCX24 Blazer, huh? I love me some Blazer videos. Says, hey, how much are the trucks you go on? Like how much as in selling price? They're shelf queens, man. That's their purpose. You know, some trucks are designed to be shelf queens. I mean, my MN86 G500, I absolutely love that truck. It is so beautiful. It is a beautiful truck. And I wanted that kit truck for so long. And then once I got it and built it, it just sits on the shelf where I can totally look at it every day and enjoy it. Ooh, a Forest Service Blazer. Nice. I can't wait to see that, dude. I cannot wait to see that. Yeah. I'm excited to get that MN78, or no, MN, can't remember what the number is. that Toyota, that red Toyota. I'm thinking about actually ordering the yellow one too, or tan or whatever it is. You said for one of my 10th scales. Oh. Oh, is it the... That's what it is the 80... Oh, wait. Yeah. Yeah, the 86 is what it's called. You ordered the red and the yellow ones, Northwest? Well, now I gotta order the yellow one. I'm super curious on what... They're calling it a 12th scale, I think. Now, they have a 12th scale Jeep Cherokee that is like not that big, and it runs the same motor and transmission, I think, that are in that new Toyota. So I'm guessing they're going to be the smaller 12th scale of MN, like the MN 86 and the MN 1 and 28. Those are large 12 scales. Those are borderline 10th scales. And those run with a bigger motor and a far more upgradable, I guess, platform. You're definitely going to be able to upgrade the new one, the Toyota that you ordered, Northwest. You'll definitely be able to upgrade it for really cheap. There'll be portals that will be available for it really cheap. Different tires available for it. I know from what it looked like in the pictures, it looks like it runs leaf springs on the rear and leaf springs and friction shocks in the front. So it's going to be very interesting. And knowing MN, their bodies are usually super scale. Like, I'm expecting the hood to open, I'm expecting the doors to open, I'm hoping the tailgate opens. It should be a deep bed. And once you upgrade them, they're really good. My MN78 Jeep, I think is what it is, Cherokee, that should be the same size as that. The hood opens, the doors open, the tailgate opens. It has great interior. It has 280 motor in it, and I put a Hobby Wing ESC in it, actually. And I run 3S on it, and it is a freaking awesome trail truck. And that's what I plan on doing with that Toyota. I'm gonna probably pull the ESC out of it, which, unless they've done improvements to the MN78 ESC, I may keep it. It wasn't a terrible ESC, but it wasn't a Hobby Wing like I have now in mine. So I'll probably do just like a 1060. You know, we can get those for $25 on Amazon. Get a Radio Link ESC to slap in it. Put a 3S in it. I'll be zipping down the trails with that Toyota. Yeah, I'm stoked for that one. Yeah, if you guys haven't seen that, you know, check my community page out. You can pick it up on Banggood right now for $61, I think it is. Very scaled Toyota. And it's going to be a good trail truck out of the box. I can pretty much guarantee you that it's going to be a good trail truck out of the box. But you can make it into a good crawler with a little bit of money. Probably less money than you would sink into an SCX 24, realistically. I mean, realistically. Let me see here. Holy crap. It's almost been an hour. Cardboard, I know you got some things on your Christmas list that you want. You got to have something on there. I should have thought ahead and looked to seeing that Christmas was on a Monday and planned a giveaway, like a Christmas giveaway for Christmas. What do I have that I could give away? Do I have anything big that I could give away? I could give it. I do have a Willys Jeep that's brand new in the box still. I thought about maybe doing that for a giveaway at some point. Mitchell. Oh, no drag brake on the 370. Yeah, no drag brake on that, Mitchell. But it stops itself really well as long as you're not going full bore. If you go full bore, there's a lot of runoff on that 370 because there's no drag brake on the axials there because they rely on the worm gears or whatever. The 370, though, if you go slow, it'll stop itself quick, and you cannot push that forward. You cannot like force that thing forward. That motor is tough. He said I had no job, so I don't. Well, maybe if you're good boy, Santa Claus will send you something. I'm just concerned about the WPL style hexes, man. I wish they had. There's a lot of different options out there, Northwest. Yeah, I picked up a really sweet set of bead locks for dirt cheap, Northwest. But they look so good. They look so good. They're made for WPLs. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of options out there for WPL because about 95% of WPL stuff is interchangeable with MN stuff, JJRC stuff, Fay stuff, and a few others out there. Trying to draw a blank on one more, but yeah, they're all interchangeable. Yeah, Christina, I can check Amazon, see if I can get something shipped quick for maybe a giveaway. Find something fairly. I'm still trying to recoup from the 500 sub giveaway. It cost me $150 to ship all your guys' stuff out. When she totaled everything up at the post office and was like 151, like 76, I was like, what? I don't know. Maybe I'll give away a WPL trick. Maybe I'll give away like a C24. Toyota's C24. Those are very upgradable and fun trucks right out of the box. I give away an MN99. I can pick those up. I can pick up the Camel Trophy one usually for $50 on Amazon. I don't know if I can get it here before Christmas though. Well, I guess it doesn't necessarily have to be here for Christmas to give away. It's just Christmas. I'll send it out to whoever wins it. I had like 10 boxes they had to ship out cardboard, so it was a lot. And it wouldn't have cost me so much because the problem was that my post office, being so small, they were very limited on what shipping boxes they had. So I was stuck getting the more expensive boxes for shipping the Bronx, which was it. And they didn't have the box size that I needed for the Bronx, so I had to get one that was like 2 or 3 sizes too big. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Christmas. Like I said, I'll post if I'm gonna on my community, and Christmas morning I'll put a notification up that I'm doing a live if I'm gonna do a live on Christmas. But if I do, that'll more than likely mean that I'm gonna be doing some sort of giveaway. So you'll want to tune in if you're not doing family crap Christmas night. Maybe I'll just do a bunch of like small parts giveaways. That way a few people can win some stuff. I can order some SCX24 parts and some tires or some crap like that. I can usually get that stuff pretty quick. So yeah, well, oh, I know, Nadine and Christina, I totally see that, man. I've been to the post office a whole bunch the last few weeks or so, just mailing out crap constantly. So, but it's worth it. I'm going to be excited to see Mitchell post some videos when he gets his Bronx. I'm excited. Yeah, I'm glad I got to give you guys all some free crap, and yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys get for Christmas and videos that you guys will be posting and all that. Yeah, definitely gonna be looking forward to all that. And hopefully I'll be able to get out and get some runtime video with that new FMS 24 scale basher. So I ran one battery through it and hit a few jumps with it. It took some jumps like a champ. Man, even the small little root that I hit, it jumped like 3 feet in the air, and I was like, holy shit, you know, this thing has got some power. Yeah, I'm glad you got that, Z's. I'm glad you got your stuff delivered. I'm looking forward to seeing some videos from you too, Chris. Yeah, I was actually just the other day watching some of your old videos when you posted that shout out to me on your channel. I actually went back and watched some of your old videos. The FMS, yeah, the FMS 24 scale basher cardboard. I picked that up the other day. I wasn't gonna get it, but then I was just like, I've got quite a few bashers. Never drive, but most of them are my girlfriend's because she likes to go fast, and I like to just drive trails mostly. But I was like, I want a basher. I want one of my own. I don't want to have to fix hers if I take it out and break it. I took one of hers out a little bit ago, and she only ever runs 2S in hers, and she keeps them nice and everything. So of course I took it out and I put a 3S in it. I was like, I want to see this bitch wheelie, you know. Oh yeah, and it wheelied, and it didn't have wheelie bars on the back, and I snapped her spoiler off immediately. So she was like, you're done driving my bashers now, so I guess I need to buy myself a big basher, and I got a small basher now. So yep, I'll definitely be showing you guys any new trucks I get on Christmas. I'm sure I'll get at least 1 or 2 new trucks. I bought the cardboard. I bought the FMS Colorado myself. It was a last minute thing, and FMS sent me a bunch of points, so I wanted to use those points. They were just sitting there. Yeah, they sent me like 5,000 points the other day. I don't know why. So I just saw them sitting there, and I was like, spur of the moment thing. I was just like, you know what? I was like, screw it. I'm just gonna buy one of those. I'm gonna buy one of those Colorados. You know, treat myself. It's fun, Northwest, so far. Like I said, I ran a battery through it. It runs on a 900 milliamp. First I thought, I was like, oh, well, they just took the battery from the LC80, you know, and put it in there. But I was like, that isn't going to work out too well. I was like, because the LC80 runs on a 5C battery. So it runs on a 25C, 25C battery. So it's got some punch to it. I've really been searching to find out if you can run it on 3S. The only thing I've come across is somebody said if you put 3S in, I think the Smasher, it just won't go. It doesn't hurt the ESC, it just won't go. You know, basically a fail-safe. He's like, So I'm tempted to do that, put it in there and see if the 3S will work, because I really would like to run it on 3S. It'll wheelie, but not as easily as I had hoped it would. It has really good wheelie bars. I will say that, though, that the wheelie bars allow it to wheelie and then pull itself right back down before it starts to lose control. Where a lot of trucks, they'll wheelie and then it gets up so high because the wheelie bars are set too high that it starts to dance and then you lose it. Where this one stands up and then drops down. After driving this version, I was talking to Owen Rogers on the phone the other day, or through text, I think, and I was really excited about the brushless version at first. But now driving this one, I'm not. I kind of feel like brushless might be a little bit of overkill. I feel like it's going to make it. Well, I mean, it could make it unstable. But right now, the brushed version is incredibly stable. I mean, I was sliding around, curves and going over rough terrain while I was turning, and it would not flip over like full bore. So it's balanced really well. The oil shocks feel really good. I know 2FM beat the crap out of his, really beat the crap out of his. And after all of that, he only had a little wobble in one of his front right tires. He had just a little wobble, which they do send you some metal cup replacements. So I don't know if there's an issue with the cups, like there was, like plastic gears in the Smasher or whatever when it first came out for the Power Wagon, and they sent you the metal gears to replace it. I don't know if the stock cups are plastic. I haven't looked far enough into it. And they sent you metal ones just to upgrade it when they go bad or not, but you do get a whole set of metal cups with it out of the box. It does come in the standard FMS foam box, so it's nice, and the body is beautiful. I got the blue one. It looks great, and it's got all these sweet little decals on it. I think so too, Northwest. I think which honestly, after driving this little Colorado, I think I'm gonna pick up the Easy RC Colorado. I think I am gonna pick that one up. That one looks pretty sweet. From what I've heard, it's just an absolute beast that can take everything you throw at it. I've yet to hear somebody say they've broken that. Northwest, do you have the Easy RC Colorado? I'm going to keep my 24 scale Colorado on 2S. I'm not going to mess it up. I'm just going to leave it exactly the way it came stock. It's just going to be something to take out and have some fun with occasionally. But, I'm not going to. It's 24 scale, unless some sort of 24 scale bashing racing club starts in the next few months. It's just going to be for fun occasionally. I'm still absolutely loving, guys, and don't slouch on this. I'm still absolutely loving the lemur. Absolutely loving the lemur. I did finally break it, and it was not the lemur's fault. It was completely my fault. I was out a couple of weeks ago. I was out in a very cold day. It was like 8 degrees, I think, and it was snowing, and the wind was blowing, and it was extremely cold. I ran it for a long time. I had a 600 milliamp battery in it. I was bashing through the snow and just having a blast. It was plowing through some deep snow with no problem whatsoever. Having just so much fun with it. And then when the battery finally died, I picked it up, checked it over. The whole bottom of it was just caked with ice and snow. I was walking inside with it. It slipped out of my hand, and the front passenger corner hit the cement, and the plastic links were completely frozen, and one of them just snapped in half. So if any truck, it would have happened to any truck. If you would have dropped that with plastic links, it would have broke. So I jumped on FMS's website, bam, they've got the metal link upgrade for it. They have a few other upgrades that you can get for it already. Ordered the metal link kit, changed out the front 2 links with metal links. I still got to do the rest of them, but I was too eager to get it back out and run it again, so I just changed out the 2 front ones and took off outside with it. But destroyed which one? Northwest Colorado or the I know that I've taken the lemur and just beaten it, just absolutely beaten the lemur, and it's worked so good. The electronics are silent, smooth, it's got plenty of power, good gear ratio, all the portals are good. The tires have softened up on it. Originally, that was my biggest complaint about the lemur, was the tread pattern's too tight, which I'm still complaining about that. Yeah, the lemur, the tires work great on dirt and gravel. That's what it's designed for. It can drift and slide fantastic in dirt and gravel. If you've got a 4x8 section of dirt in your yard, you will have so much fun with a lemur. It can jump little hills and get some good air. It can crawl decent. You can change the tires out of it and make a crawler out of it, but definitely don't slouch on it, dude. It's a really good truck. It is a really good truck. Hey, what's up, James? I'm glad you could make it, bro. We were discussing what trucks people were looking forward to getting for Christmas. What are you getting? What are you wanting for Christmas, James? Chris, is that what color you're going to do the deadbolt? Is metallic green? That'd be freaking sweet. Metallic green would be sweet. Oh, you got the 24 scale Power Wagon, James? When did you get that? We were talking about that earlier. I was saying I literally didn't know anybody that owned one. And then Sliding Sideways popped in and was like, I got one. And now you popped in and said, you got one. What's going on, Peter Griffin? So you like it, James? You like the Power Wagon? Oh, you got it for your B-Day. That's right. That's right. I forgot your birthday was just the other day. Man, that stinks, dude. You get screwed over like that. I had a buddy that was born on Christmas. Yeah. Now, my next immediate purchases, like I said, will probably be the Ridge Runner. I'm really looking forward to that. I wasn't going to get it at first because I was just like, well, it's no different than the Ridge Rock, with just some upgrades maybe. Then I saw those portals, and I was really excited about the portals on it. Then I saw that they had Dig, and I was sold on it. Hey, what's going on, Jim? So yeah, that's basically at the top of my list right now, is that Ridge Runner at the price $169, I think it is. I can't pass that up, He said it's shelf queen now. Oh, you just picked up the Gen 8? No kidding, dude. I absolutely love my Gen 8. It is such a beautiful rig. It was that my first big 10th scale I got when I got back into the hobby? I think it was. I think that was my first big 10th scale that I bought when I got back in the game. And it's it's beautiful. It's a beautiful rig. Oh, Peter, you got the purple one? I wanted the purple one, but I just could not find it anywhere when I wanted mine. And I was too impatient to wait for it, so I just bought the green one and said, screw it. I'll buy the purple body later. Well, that was a couple years ago, and I still haven't gotten myself a purple body. Dang, Peter, you've had yours for just a little bit, and you've already got more upgrades than I do on mine. The only thing I've done to mine is I put some brass wheel wideners on it. That was it. I'm still in stock tires and everything. Hey, Jeff, when will the backwoods be back open up there at Walters? Yeah, I beat the battery I ran through my 24 scale FMS basher. I wasn't gentle with it, you know. I wanted to really see what it could take, you know. And I even ran into a couple of trees head on a couple of times with it because it's quick. It's really quick. And it's one time I hit a tree really hard on the front right tire, and I was sure it was gonna break that wheel right off. And it took it like a champ. Not even a wheel wobble. So yeah. You know, I know a lot of you guys said you wanted to hold out for the brushless version of that FMS, but it's gonna be more expensive. Obviously, it's gonna be more expensive. Oh, you won't be sorry, Super One-Handed. He puts out some good videos. The thing I like about Northwest's videos is they're just the right length for my taste. I'll like be eating dinner or something, or eating lunch or something, and I'll see he posts a video, and it's just long enough for me to watch it, eat my food, and then go out and drive a truck or something, you know? So, yeah. January 1st, open fun day at Walters RC Park. Really? Really? Yeah, I'm gonna have to put something on my community page about that. Is it, it's just a crawling day or something? Or you gonna have people flying, Jeff? Or... I think I'll come up for that, Jeff. I was just telling myself today that I have been slacking on getting out in the cold and doing some crawling. I haven't posted like a real video in like a week. We'll have a fire pit going to keep warm up there. Awesome. Dude, I'm down, Jeff. I am so down for that. I'm gonna dust off my Carhartts. I'm gonna get my boots out. And I need to get myself some new RC gloves. My old ones are pretty tattered. But, man, let's get a group going, guys, and meet up there January 1st and do some winter crawling with our 10 scales. You got the Gen 9 Northwest. Awesome. I'm sure it's better than the Gen 8. I mean, that's the thing about Red Cat is they come out with something, they wait to see what people say, they fix the issues and release out something new. Wait, you know, then they just repeat that. You know, they've done it with the Gen 7, Gen 7 Pro, Gen 8, Gen 9. Brass high clearance links. Steering ramp crab servo. Nice. Nice. Yeah, like I said, Jason's RC is the one that turned me on to the ramp crab servos. And I was like, no, I'm an Emax guy, you know. And then when my next Emax crapped out on me, I picked one up cheap, and I was like, oh, it's cheaper than a Emax. I like that. And it comes with a metal servo horn. And then I put it in my, I think I put it in my Bronx, was the first thing I put one in. And I saw the throw on it, and I was just like, holy crap. And like I said, the only complaint I have, and I think it's the ESC, is in that Bronx, it jiggles if I bump the wheels, if it's up in the air. The wheels will jiggle. But I think it's the ESC, because it's the only one that does that. Oh, aluminum servo beast for the Oh, you got the okay, so the steering link kit from Grant Crab. Yep. Who else told me they got that? Somebody else told me they got that kit, that steering link Grant Crab. I didn't even know they had that. So, super one-handed gear in Northern California. No kidding, you suck, dude. What's the weather like out there? It was one nasty day here. Snow was just blowing so hard here. I'm gonna have to check those out, games. Yeah. Did you pick those up off Amazon? Those Grant Crab links? Kind of rainy, about 50. Oh, I'd take that, man. The real feel here was like 10 or something like that. So, oh, Z's out. All right, bro. Good seeing you, man. I'm glad you got your hat. So, holy crap, it's 8:11. You know me, guys. I don't like running them too long, so I think we're gonna wrap it up here. Double packs. How much was the double pack, Jim? I wouldn't mind getting a double pack if possible. $20, so probably less than. All right, guys. Yep. So I will definitely be wrapping it up now. I think we're past 8. I will post on my community if I'm going to be doing a Christmas show. I will consider to be doing some giveaways for it. So I'll look and see what I can find on there. But if I don't, I hope you guys all have a Merry Christmas, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace out, guys.